Everything's gonna have to go, my guy. Everything's gotta go. Okay. And then you just killed yourself. Good job. Good job, Vilandis. Hey, we recovered. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. You know it is spooky season, guys. Coming up on Halloween in a couple of days, and nights are getting longer, and the days are getting shorter, and... well, I'm just in that mono-black mood, guys. Maybe I do them too much. I don't know, you tell me. Should I stop running mono-black? Or should I just say, hello darkness, my old friend? Yes, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just embrace it. You know what else we need to be embraced by? Goth girls. These dark women. Oh, yes. We are doing another Goth Girl Tribal, guys. What does that mean? It means that everything on here, every card, and even the art of some of the most of the other cards are females. Yes, Goth Girl Tribal. But before we get to that, do you know what I need you to do for me? I need you to do something for me. Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else, well, guys, the like and subscribe is going to come and maul you brutally with his werewolf claws. It's just going to happen. He grows more powerful as Halloween approaches. Join us every night on our stream, twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. You too can get the first stream shout out. We got a lot of fun guys here tonight. We're having a great time. You can check out our Discord community where all the latest news, information, and decks. And of course, this deck and all the others are available down below in the description if you check out my AetherHub. So go check that out. Give it an upvote there, and we'll do what we do. So we're going back to Goth Girls, guys. I dip from this well a lot, no pun intended, but I can't stay away. I've got a problem, and I embrace it. Duress. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards a card. Beautiful opener. I've had people scoop on a Duress. Absolutely throws their hand off kilter. Hand hate. I think I'm really going to embrace hand hate going forward for anti-meta. I don't really want to play Azorius anti-meta. I want to play black anti-meta. And I think hand hate and discard is going to be what we're going to need to do going forward. So Duress is going to be a powerful opener. Forsworn Paladin. 1/1 menace 1-drop. Great stuff here. Pay 1 life, create a treasure token, and then of course, target creature gets +1 to the end of turn. If mana from a treasure was spent to activate this ability, this creature also gains Death Touch into the end of turn. Fantastic. Menace and Death Touch is great. People don't really play this card, so they're kind of surprised when it happens. A Human Knight. And yeah, definitely a good one here. I really like it. And she can also generate, she can ramp a little bit because it generates with a little bit of life of her ability. Reaper's Talisman. Talking about Death Touch, whenever equipped creature attacks, it gains Death Touch until the end of turn. Whenever equipped creature attacks alone, defending player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Fan-freaking-tastic. Love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah. Well, what woman wouldn't love some piece of jewelry like that? I'd love to get one of those made if I was rich and knew somebody who made custom jewelry. Shambling Ghast. Ah, yes, this horrible monster thing is in fact a female. But that won't stop her from giving us -1/-1 to one of the creatures of our choice or searching the body for create a treasure token. Again, the treasure token can be used on Forsworn Paladin. Good stuff there all around. Great sacrifice fodder for Deadly Dispute, and just a great chump blocker to help us ramp to some of the bigger cards we're going to need. Warlock Class. I just don't know why people are sleeping on this card. This is an amazing card, guys. It's just so good. I'm almost tempted to put 3 in here. It's a 1-drop at the beginning of your end step. If a creature died this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. Again, I love swinging in with a Reaper's Talisman and a Warlock's Class so that I can almost guarantee they're going to lose the life, and then we're going to lose the creature, and they're going to lose another life. It starts to add up, folks. It really, really starts to get on them. Then we can pay 2, and then we can look at the top 3 cards of our library, put the other ones in the graveyard, and then, of course, choose one of them, so we can basically pick whatever card we want. And then the coup de grace down here is pay 7, 6, and 1. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the amount of life they lost this turn. Damage counts as loss of life. Fantastic stuff. That'll end the game mighty quick. Deadly Dispute. We can crack a treasure to get more treasure. We can crack a creature to get more cards and treasure. In an emergency, I crack Reaper's Talisman, or I use Forsworn Paladin to generate a treasure token and then hit that one with Deadly Dispute. A little bit of ramp there. And of course, that's a sneaky female rogue there, of course, in her lovely black cloak. Elderfang Disciple. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's got a bunch of snakes there. One day the great serpent will rejoin us on STUMFFA, and those who wrong us will taste its venom. I don't know why all the cultists of Koma are like a different color than him, and he ends up being Simic. It would have been so cool if he was Golgari, but I had to make him freaking Simic. When Elderfang Disciple enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. She's a great chump blocker too, and a great sacrifice fodder for Deadly Dispute. So also great, a great card overall. Just to start again with the hand hate Duress and Elderfang, it's really going to pay off. Flunk. Target creature gets -X until the end of turn, where X is minus the number of cards in that controller's hand. Fantastic, especially when people are playing cards like crazy. They're just crapping out cards on the board like nuts, trying to get as fast as possible, aggroing. We can really, really mess up things. And this will also defeat Indestructible, because when something's toughness is 0, it doesn't really matter. They're dead anyways. So, Graveyard Trespasser, love her. Look at that. Oh yeah, hanging out in the graveyard with the dirty, disheveled hair and the ripped clothes. Yes. 3/3 Human Werewolf. Ward is discard a card. That's going to be important. Again, discarding is super important here. If they want to affect her, she's going to have the ward discard. Whenever she enters the battlefield or attacks, exile 1 card from the graveyard. If a creature card was exiled this way, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Daybound, and then in her knight form, in her werewolf form here, she still has the ward, and then whenever she attacks, she enters the battlefield or attacks, we discard 2. Actually, we exile 2 cards out of the graveyard, and they lose 1 life and gain 1 life for each creature card done this way. Graveyard Trespasser with Reaper's Talisman on is a gain and drain machine. That's -4 to them, +4 to me, and they have to deal with a 4/4 werewolf going in. That is power right there. Can we increase it? Yes. Each individual instance here, done by Vito's daughter, the Marauding Blight-Priest, whenever we gain life, each opponent lose 1 life. That is 4 separate triggers on Graveyard Trespasser attacking with the Reaper's Talisman. That'd be 3 more life lost on everything that we do on that particular case, but she will just amp up the amount of life lost total. We really want to drain them out. Sedgemoor Witch. We can't talk about Goth Girls. We're not talking about Sedgemoor Witch. 3/2 Menace. Ward, again, pay 3 life. Ward is going to be a big deal here, guys. They're really, really going to want to pay if they're going to want to touch our workhorse women here that are really, really, really doing the damage. And then, of course, Magecraft. Whenever we cast a copy of an instant sorcery, create a 1/1. Duress. Duress, Deadly Dispute, Flunk. All of those will trigger Sedgemoor Witch. Again, she is a very, very deadly creature, and if they want to get rid of her, they're going to have to pay. Tergrid, God of Fright. Tergrid, God of Fright here. Legendary creature god, and of course, a redheaded goth girl. One of the best types of goth girls. 4/5 Menace. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, you may put that card from the graveyard on the battlefield under control. Again, this is our discard payoff if we get the creature version of the god creature version of Tergrid, and then of course we have the lantern version where we force them to discard or lose sacrifice or lose 3 life. If we get them both out, we have a brutal combination there, which is really, really going to hurt. If you're making them discard cards, basically Graveyard Trespasser is going to be functionally immortal, because unless they have 2 cards in their hand, the removal and the 1 to discard, they're going to be out of luck. And then, of course, the Goth Girl to end all Goth Girls, Liliana, Professor Onyx. Yes, Magecraft, whenever you cast a copy, an instant or sorcery, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. You lose 1 life, look at the top 3 cards of your library, blah, blah, blah. And then again, sacrifice, and then of course her ultimate is the ultimate discard. Each opponent may discard a card. If they don't, they lose 3 life. Repeat this process 6 more times. Fantastic. She is really going to amp up the power here, and especially when we're gaining and draining. on top of Marauding Blight-Priest and Duress and all the other casts we're gonna do. And then, of course, we got to finish up with the Meathook. If we're running mono black discard, why are we not running Meathook? Meathook should be in everything. Could be a female butcher. We don't know. Let's not discriminate. When Meathook enters the battlefield, each creature gets -X until the end of turn. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and whenever an opponent you control dies, you gain 1 life. Again, sacrificing creatures, throwing them at that, it's going to make them lose life. They're gonna if we lose a creature, basically if we sacrifice a creature, even with Deadly Dispute, they'll lose 2 life if we have Warlock Class out, and then we can attack with somebody and make them lose more life. It's really, really going to hurt with Meathook and everything else. So, speaking of sacrificing, for a little bit of manland actions, I threw in 2 hostile hotels. You certainly don't have to. It's not really necessary. I'm just doing it for funsies. And of course, I just like that it's a pun. It's a hostile hostel and a creeping in. And of course, 20 swamps total. Mana is to taste. If you want to put more manlands, that's your business. We have our lovely, super, super dark Goth Black Skull backs on here. 2.4 average, solidly in mid-range territory. 21 creatures, 17 non-creatures, all over the place with the. It's not really a tribal. It's kind of all over the place from cleric to zombie. 6 instants, 3 sorceries, 2 artifacts, 4 enchantments, 2 planeswalkers, 22 lands total. It works great. I'm actually getting some success in ranked, which is really possible. Yes, which is surprising. Yes, I have actually beaten the Izzet World Championship decks with this one. So this one can do it, as long as the shuffler isn't trying to absolutely screw you out of mana. Pretty smooth curve here, as you can see. 1, 2, and 3. Kind of that smooth pyramid shape there. So we really are living at 1, 2, and 3. We have our finishers here. Don't remember Tergrid. Tergrid can be a 4 or a 5. So she's not that late in the game, and then Professor Onyx is going to finish it up. So that's what we're looking at here overall with the shakedown breakdown here. Hello darkness, my old friend. Let's get into it, guys. It is spooky season. Let's go Goth, shall we? All right, guys. I know I'm repeating myself, but I can't stay away from Goth girls, man. I mean, can you blame me? Look at that face. Who could say no to that face? I mean, honestly, who could say no to that face, really? She ain't bad either. Or her. You see the problem. Do you see the problem? The meta is an absolute freaking... the meta is an absolute freaking mess right now. People are just like power gaming to a ridiculous nth degree right now. I don't know why. I don't know why they want to do it. Like, I'm not even sure why he did that. Like, knock back the one that's on the board and can attack, but you knock back the one I played. Strategic planning. Roger Morante. Okay. I got a sickness, and the only cure is more Goth Girl. I gotta have more Goth Girl, baby. When's the last time you saw a player play all female decks, man? What was the name of that awesome king from like ancient times, and he had nothing but female bodyguards who were like mega assassins? Now that's what I'm talking about right there, man. Thwiva. How you doing, driver? He's going to play a knockback. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know he is. No. That was based on a real person. There was a real person who had all female assassins, all female bodyguard assassins. He was either African or Middle Eastern, and it was a while ago. The Dornish prince, he had a bunch of daughters who were the Sand Snakes. But this was actual like selected, and I'm not thinking of the ones from Wakanda either, from Black Panther. This was a real thing that a guy had. And I think the reason was he said the men couldn't be trusted or something to that effect. That he couldn't trust men with his like his harem or something. Yeah, there's a reason behind it. There was some reasoning as to why this man did this, and it was a pretty good reason too. Serpentine Curve. No blocks. Let's do that. Consider the following. I'm not 100% convinced. I'm worried about his unsummon, but I think he's gonna drain before it's all said and done. If he doesn't have trample, he's in bad shape, so we'll see. Otherworldly Gaze. What's up, Raven? Who else is here tonight? A small crowd here tonight. Not too many people. Numbskull, Roxas, Rusty Layers, Cyanblock, Ushbag, Yuki Pico, Primetime, Stormblood, Tanuki, Ripley, Raven, Musketeer, Dark Sorcerer. Snow was here, but then she left for some reason. It's going to unsummon that one. Very good. Alright. Alright, so, let's see. Oh, let's just block. Yeah. Block 8. Give me a little more flexible time here. There we go. We do Sedgemoor Witch. Right, we swing that in. There we go. Alright. Oh, I lost somebody. There you go. Create a treasure token. There you go. Lose a life. Yeah. Can you see the problem now, my guy? Can you see the issue that you're going to have? Narfi Betrayer King. You can hit on summon all you want, my guy. You can swing in all you want to. Ooh, another one. What do you got? What do you got to copy? Oh, Ward 1. Ward 3. Uh-oh. 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 Werewolf time. Uh-oh. I guess I'm going to have to eat this Narfi the Betrayer and then immediately kill you. I guess what'll have to happen there. Yeah. You reek of Simic, sir. You reek of it. Ah, there we go. Musketeer, King of Siam, 1688. Had all female body cards called the Chrome Clone. Ah, very cool. Very cool. He's probably running all of them. He's probably running Fading Hope and Unsummon. Alright. Sometimes the shuffler helps you guys. That's a big boof there. You can't... The problem is if you're down to the wire so bad... Yeah, that was a juicy finisher. If you're down to the wire so bad, it's very hard to recover from that, especially if you're not running life gain. Because any kind of little misstep is going to cost you. Like Raven said, life is a resource, and I like spending other people's money. Alright, here we go. Sunglasses boof, man. Oh, that's a bad hand. Lord have mercy. Okay. Shuffler taking it out on me now. Keep 6. I don't think I need that many. I'd rather keep those Sedgemoors than more Forsworn, so we'll put that. Munstar Girl. Branding. Furblood Charger. Girth to Furblood Charger. Alright, we're going to need to create a treasure right here. And then do that because we need Sedgemoor out immediately. Oh, Boros. Boros Warriors? Yep, Boros Warriors it is. Okay. So we're going to do this. Boots of Speed. Equip. No, he didn't equip. No blocks. I'm not sure why he didn't equip. Oh, he's going to... Oh, okay. There we go. Good one. So we do that. And then we do that. We get rid of all the Skyclaves. And then we do that. And then we can swing in here. There we go. Boreos, yeah. I should do another equipment deck, man. We didn't really get a lot of good equipment in the whatchamacallit, but it's still not a bad idea. Fireblade Charger. Okay, he's going to switch. He's going to Nintendo Switch. Alright, so let's... Wow, Ice Lizards. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Bravissimo. Did you know the only place you're allowed to see dogs in North Korea is at the zoo? Ooh, yeah, we got to get rid of that mall. Oh, no. We have an opportunity here for some serious mischief. We might go for it, man. I might have to go for it. Let me attack first. Yeah, I'm going to attack first. Yeah, he's not going to take the hit. Yeah, and we got to hook him. We got to hit him with that hook, man. Oh, no. There go that hook, brah. There go that hook. He's going to be able to do damage to me, but damn if it ain't going to hurt. Oh, no, it's going to be no damage. Yeah, he can only hit one of them, and if he wants to do, he's got to do 3. That's right, because it negatives them. Oh, there go the hook, yeah. He got hooked, man. Bro got hooked bad, bro. Icing Death, that ain't going to be it, bro. Icing Death, yeah. Mustang Girl, yeah, I'm sorry. Chick, sorry, I was calling you a dude. Oh, yeah, the hook. Here comes the hook. All right, man. Goth girls, they never let me down. They always get me up and they never let me down. Oh, Warlock Class, I'll take that as a good sign. Hook it. Yeah, everyone was excited for that hook. That was some exciting hook action there. Call me Captain, because I'm about to hook a motherfucker. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, that's enough of that, guys. That's enough of that. Let's calm down, okay? I'm in freaking platinum. Oof. Couple of early plays here. I'm going to see where this goes. No, he had a hammer. I just ended up killing it right away. Let me see what we get. Let's open up. Let's crack the... so a lot of times, sometimes they quit when I do this right away. Devious cover up. Doomscar. You don't need that. There's Lier. There's Forsworn Paladin. There's Shambling Ghast. Hit me. Come on. I want you to feel it, man. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. There he goes. Okay. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yay! You did it! Okay. Alright. See? You didn't need to wait for me to scoop. You could do it all by yourself. The magic was inside you all along. Oh my god, man. I could never... Listen. I could never play a deck like that. I'd rather just hit myself in the dick with a hammer than play a deck like that. Holy shit. Well, he had never met an opponent like me before, that's why. I hope, my only hope, is that the feeling of attacking me was good. And that he liked it. He said, man, I feel an exhilaration here. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do this boring shit for the rest of my life. Let's take out expressive iteration. You don't need that. This is meta. This is full meta right here, so we're probably going to lose against it. I might go back to play queue. I got lucky with the 2 hits there, so I'm not even going to try to push it. Smoldering Egg. Good thing about these ward cards is that if he wants to play on them, he's going to have to pay life. Yeah, pay life, bro. That's what I want you to do. There you go. Oh, man. Tell me about it. Musketeer, you get the gold skull for tonight. What's the point of winning Magic if you didn't build the deck? It's a very good question, my guy. It's a very good question. What is the point of Magic if you did build the deck? Let's draw those counterspells out. Again, and you're saying, but Jay, you're a content creator. You make decks for people to build, right? Yes, and I've said it again and again and again, and I'll say it till my last video. Don't copy my decks card for card. Don't do it. I don't want you to do it. Build them and make them your own. That's what I want from you. Exactly. Get an idea. Get inspiration off of it. Say, oh, I like that interaction. What if I took that interaction and I went like this with it? What if I took this interaction and I went like that with it? Exactly. That's what we want. That's what we want. Syndiclasm, yeah, he's going to add 2 there. He's going to turn that into a Driggon. Attack with his Driggon. And then, of course, we're going to do that. And then, of course, we're going to do that. My graveyard, we're going to get a Sedgemoor Witch out of the graveyard there. Boom, boom. It's like jazz, man. You like jazz? You gotta riff off of each other. You gotta riff off of each other. You're gonna have to discard a card if you're gonna want to target her, and you're gonna have to pay 3 life if you want to target her. My lady's got wards on them. Wards and wards and wards. Thank you, Musketeer, for the 100 bits. It's 50 shave and a haircuts right there. Amazing stuff. Alright, let's do that. Fading Hope. Gonna have to discard a card, my guy. Pay 3 life. So wait, hold on. I need to look at this stack. Okay. So I did Reaper Talisman. He did Raiding Hope. He had to discard a card. Ashmouth Dragon. He's going to do it on her. So he wants to pay 3 life. So pay that life. Okay. He paid it. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit... Flunk is only going to do -3 on somebody. So let's do Deadly Dispute then. On her. Draw the cards. He's got to discard a card. Next. We're going to attack. Drain. My graveyard. We have Sedgemoor in the graveyard, so we're going to gain and drain. Submit. Hit, hit. Now you got to lose your Smoldering Egg or you're going to die. There you go. Pop. Alright. -6? What did I say? Wait, is it in his hand or in his hand? Oh, okay. That's -6. I thought it was the cards in my hand. Oh, either way it worked. There we go. Adios, meta deck. Yeah. Adios, meta deck. I don't know about that, man. You've always got to kind of make a deck your own. I feel. I really hope that Azorius player, man, he felt his heartbeat for the first time, like the Grinch. He all of a sudden was like, "Oh my God, I can feel fire in my chest." Taking the iteration with Duress is what wrecked him. Yes, that is why I like Duress. He couldn't set up his turns exactly. Exactly. If one freaking piece of grit gets in the gears there, shit fucking goes sideways. And then the wards screw him up. He kept throwing down cards and not paying attention to the wards, what they were going to do to him. He lost 6 life on one ward. Well, he ended up losing 9 life off of one ward, and he had to discard a bunch of other cards for the other wards, so I don't know what his end goal was there. I really should double down on the discard. Discard Hand Hate is, I think, going to be probably the most effective anti-meta going forward. Sethorian. Hello, Sethorian. I like your manas. Righteous Valkyrie. Hey, look at that. Choose blocker. I'll take 2. I'm having a problem here. Alright. No attacks. And turn. I am having a problem here, folks. Cleric Class. Elite Spellbinder. Well, now he's just going to take Flunk, because it's going to be 6. He's probably going to just take Flunk. So if I get a mana, I can pop the Righteous. But if I don't, I'm not in good shape. He did discard this lady here, though. Drana. He did discard a Drana. Oh, he took Tergrid. Okay. Okay. He's going to do that. Oh, that makes it easier. That makes it easier. Blood makes the blade holy. Okay. Nobody got that reference. Nobody gets... There's a few references I've put out there that nobody's gotten yet. And it shocks me to the core. To my very core, it shocks me. Because I have put out references and not a soul has got them. I mean, I've made it to I've made it to Mythic a bunch of times without net decking. So I mean, it's not impossible, and I've gone off meta. It's just that's the easy way out, you know. Right now the shuffler is like, Broham, you're done, son. You don't need a mana. You're never gonna get a mana. Bro, Tato Chip, you can survive with 2 mana. You can do it. And I'm like, I can't, Auto Shuffler. I can't do it. And it's like, yes, I believe in you. And then I get my ass kicked. And he's like, oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. And I'm like, you see what I'm talking about? You're just not believing in me. That's not the issue. It's not an issue of belief. It's an issue of that I need more freaking mana. Okay? Shuffler? That's me and the Shuffler talking, by the way. There's a Duress card. I can... that's not really going to freaking matter, is it? Yeah. Look at that. 7 cards, 2 mana. Thank you, Auto Shuffler. You're really doing God's work here. Really, really doing God's work. Let's Meathook for the memes, then. Any kind of mana would have set up a really, really nice Meathook there. Would have set up a really nice... I could have chewed through a bunch of stuff, but it said, nope, you good, fam. Fam, you good, man. You done, son. The constant complaining is getting to you. Complaining? I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing things out. Why are you playing a deck building game if you're not going to deck build? You know? I mean, that's my point. That's the crux of my argument right there. It's the end all and be all. I can sum it up right there. It's just confusing to me, really, more than anything. It's frustrating. You know, I'm still out here every day making a new deck and making a new video. Trying to do my thing. You don't have to lurk, man. I like a good spirited back and forth. As far as who set what rule are you talking about? Who set the rule? Rule about what you should play and what you shouldn't play? This is my opinion, my guy. Well, this is how I feel. Not really any rule about anything. You know. Again, that's my opinion on things. I don't ever spend money on cosmetics. I don't like them. And that doesn't just apply to Magic. That applies to pretty much every game. I have probably spent a grand total of $20 on cosmetics in my whole life. At loot boxes, cosmetics, I don't find them enjoyable. There's nothing about them that I want to do with them. There's nothing entertaining or amusing. That's it. They're not for me. Brewing and seeing how the brew pops out of the oven is half the fun. Okay, not even half the fun. It's most of the fun of going. Like I said, I thought of Devil's Night. Okay, how can I build a deck around Devil's Night? The idea of Devil's Night. Geez, how can I do this? What do I need to do? All right, I'm gonna do this and that. All right. So to me, that's the fun part. I'm sitting there. I'm driving to the grocery store, and I said, "Man, it's almost Devil's Night." And I said, "Oh, Devil's Night. Okay. What if I did a Devil's Night, a mono red Devil deck immediately? Oh man, that would be cool. Yeah, that would be really cool if I did that. Okay, how would I do that?" And that's I go in, I start moving cards around, I start to brew, and that's fun for me. That's where the fun of the game comes in. If absolutely sweating out If absolutely sweating out meta to all the way to the top is fun for you, hey, I don't understand it. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. You know, that's just the long and short of it. I mean, that's that's it. Is, you know, I don't understand speed running either. That doesn't make sense to me either. When I play a game, I literally just wander around in rooms and look at all the different details. That's the kind of player I am. I'm just like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at. You know what I love doing? I love reading. The bulletin boards, the fake bulletin boards in games, all the little Easter eggs and things like that. And I know speedrunning is more than just, you know, going as fast as possible. There's a lot of technique and strategy, but it's not. That's not what I like to do. Like, I like to. I don't know. I'm a tourist. What can I say? And there's people that like it. There's definitely people that like it, and more power to them. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to knock them. Hey, you know, you want to sweat on the ladder? Sweat on the ladder, my guy. You know. So we're gonna do Sedgemoor Witch. I don't enjoy it. That's what I'm saying. It's not for me. It's not fun. You know. So, and you know, people say, yeah, but Jay, what about this? I said, what about this, Jay? What about that? Well, I mean, you know, I enjoy whatever you like, man. You know. Okay, so that's 8. That's 14. So I do have to block this. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, it was. It was a long time ago. Binding the Old Gods. Who are you going to pop? Tergrid's Lantern or Graveyard? Oh, he's going to pop Tergrid's. Hostile Hostel. Making a bard and it doesn't kill anything. It just pops corpses to find stuff. Oh man, it's funny. Without any context, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about without any context. So that's kind of funny. Almost had him here. It was a little mana stifled in the beginning, but almost had him. Good game. Farm Life. Who else is here? Menachem. That sounds like a bot. Roblox. How you doing? Yuki Pika. Who else is here? Face Tat. How you doing, man? Been a while. Exactly. And that's my biggest problem. And that's why I complain about the meta. Hey, thank you for coming by, Stig. Is so many people have said to me the game is not enjoyable. The game is not enjoyable for me. It's not fun to play. It's not fun to play. I don't like hearing that about the game that I love, man. I really don't. I don't like hearing about the game that I love and I care about and I'm passionate about. I've been playing for 25 years. This game is not fun. I don't want to play. It's very upsetting for me to hear that. So many of my viewers, people in stream, people in the comments, yeah, man, this is a good deck, but I'm not even really playing right now. That's what gets to me the most. That's what bothers me the most. and that's why I complain a lot, because I hear that complaint from so many people. Oh yeah, this is good, or that's I like this or I like that, but I like this deck, but I'm just not playing right now because the game's just not fun. It breaks my heart to hear that. You know. Beep beep nee 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 nee. Dee dee dee. No Meathook and turn. It is a lot of fun. I miss paper, you know. Okay, that's random. Oh my goodness, a different kind of deck. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found something here. Ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to embrace it. Ooh, we're gonna have to up the power of this. We're gonna have to up the power of this. Whatchamacallit now? Unfortunately, of this meat. Of this meat. See if they want to sacrifice anything. Alright. Sedgemoor. You're gonna have to keep Tergrid away from you like this. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing too. That's what I've been doing too, but oh, you got one life? Okay. X is the total number of vampires. Gotcha. Alright. Gonna do this. Alright. Target player loses unless they sacrifice. Untap. Target player loses unless they sacrifice. Dies, create a life, swing in with the 1. Alright. Night Ox Scavenger, very good. Swing it in, block it. Alright. Alright. We're going to create a treasure token. He's going to lose a life. He's going to look at the thingy. We'll put down Hostile Hostel. Lose 3 life. You're going to have to get rid of everything right now, my guy. Everything's got to go. Everything's got to go, man. Oh yeah, it's not. You're gonna get Tergrided out right here. You're gonna get Tergrided out right here. Everything's gonna have to go, my guy. Everything's gotta go. Okay. And then you just killed yourself. Good job. Good job, Vilandis. Hey, we recovered our tier 3. There we go. He certainly can. Westgate region. You didn't watch my Mono Black with Westgate? Uh-oh. Someone's going to get the like and subscribe. Alright. Alright, folks. I think we're going to leave it there. We got all the content we need right now with these lovely Dark Ladies. I actually went positive in the play queue. Hey, with Mono Black, I'll take it. Tergrid's Clearinghouse. Everything, let's go. So the word of the day is going to be female. Female empowerment. Yes, I love it. That's what we want. That's what we want. We want Goth Girl supremacy. Okay, guys? We want Goth Girl supremacy. That's all we've ever wanted. I think I've been pretty clear about that from the beginning. Alright, until next time, guys. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.